there is a problem in the gaming space that nobody wants to talk about. There's a problem it's inside the industry that is people who work inside the industry, who are catered to inside the industry, that cater to people that are just so ideologically driven, right? This has been what this show has been about pretty much since the show started. It was so eye-opening to me after I left this industry for a year. And then I came back and said, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
But there's a problem that nobody wants to address. And it gets worse every single day until this happens. Until you do something about it. Until you act like Phoenix has said, and you vote with your wallet. Or if you work at these places and you go out and you say something, you let them know that it's not okay for little they, them, Timmy too over here to say that they like Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck. And you let your HR team know that it's not acceptable. It starts on the inside. So everybody who works within the industry, if you're watching this, I swear to God, Sam, clip this out and put this on my social media. If you work within the industry and you're not saying something and you're not going to your HR, you are part of the fucking problem. I don't want to hear anybody complain about it. You can't complain unless you say something, unless you do something about it. If you're not a part of the solution, you are part of the problem. So do something about it. Speak up. Let them know they have no place. This hate is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. I'm tired of it. It's disgusting. It's on you. It's on you as the gamer. It's on you as the developer. It's on you as the publisher. It's on you as the CEO, the business owner. Whether you're making indie controllers, indie games, or AAA games, it's on you to set a precedent. Now is the time. This is a line in the sand right here. Do something about it.
How do you follow that?
So fucking tired of it.
I'm with
so
you.
fucking tired of it. For me, this has been the thing about this is I've seen this, right? I've been doing this for 20 years. I've worked in the game industry. I've worked on this side of it. I've worked on both sides. I've worked on the access. That's the thing that people hate about me is you talk about the silver bullet. That's why they don't come after me because I've literally done everything. I've worked on the access media side where I've got to get interviews and stuff. I've worked on the review side. I've worked on the podcast side and the video side, the live streaming side. I've made games. I've made events. I've done literally everything that you can say, well, he's only doing this because of this. No, I'm doing this because I see a fucking change, not just in the video game industry, but it trickles down into society. And that's why I'm passionate about this shit. All right. Sorry.
No, please never apologize.
Yeah, do not apologize.
No, I don't. Let's go and continue here. You've seen a lot of people on social who have people like, once again, people in this space, YouTubers who have gone out of their way to have say, hey, Charlie Kirk was a very evil man. He spent most of his career dividing this country with race-baiting rhetoric, defending pedophiles, and advocating for genocide. I'll be honest and say it's hard to find sympathy for a person who didn't even see me as human, which is, talk about fucking indoctrinated.
He handed you a microphone. That makes no sense. It's the
Gave
opposite
you an
of that.
opportunity. Gave you an opportunity to talk about. Also, where, dear X, dear Twitter, where's the community notes on this one?
I don't think murder is ever the right course of action, though. I will not miss Charlie Kirk, but I don't think he deserved to die. Hopefully this country will one day come together instead of feeding into the division of political commentators and figurehead spew out. You don't think that like he's not adding to this guy? And by the way, I would be able to take this guy a lot more seriously if he could define what a woman is.
Yeah, be nice.
Right? As soon as he comes out and says, this is what a woman is, instead of being scared, chicken shit, telling people, hey, oh, a woman is whatever you want it is. Man, fuck off. Right? Instead of being scared of the mob that will eat you as soon as you have as soon as you don't align with one thing that they say, which we all see it. We talked about it yesterday. This constant spectrum that is things are being added. You gotta go for this cause. But you don't agree with that? Well, then you're a fucking bigot.
Yeah.
They eat their own constantly. And once again, look, you want to have your opinion, that's fine. Just don't celebrate a man's death. Just don't celebrate a man's death. Tell you what, Blabs, will you read a few supers while I take a drink of my water? Or do you guys have anything really fast?
No.
I'll just say this about the Mighty Keith. That whole formation of that copy, that whether he wrote it or someone wrote it for him, or I don't know what his team is, because he's got a pretty big account. I was checking him out the other day. Like, it is a prototypical toxic relationship fake apology. It's the apology that's like, hey, I'm really sorry, but I'm really sorry that I said that to you. I'm sorry that I hurt you. But like, that's the format of that. He starts the whole thing out with like divisive and rhetoric that's going to solidify that he is as radical left and as radically against free speech or truth or whatever you want to call it. And then tries to sugarcoat it at the end with being like, but we shouldn't really kill people. And this really is a tragedy. I don't even have patience. I don't want to see that.
This is exactly the issue here, right here. He just tweeted this out just now. For 2 days, Republicans everywhere stated that they were done being nice and that war was coming because in their heart, with zero evidence, they truly believed Charlie Kirk's killer was Democrat or trans or black or whatever. Now that he is just a straight white male with Republican parents, they are quiet as a mouse. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, dude, we got 5,000 people watching us right now. You think we're being quiet about this shit? Yes, He was a straight white dude with Republican parents. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Did you not see? All the shit was tied to all of these things right here, you fucking dumbass. Like, talk about being in a bubble. Come on, what are we doing here? He says this type of division is what got our country in this shithole. Oh, okay. We even had the president calling for division by implying the shooter was leftist without even knowing who the shooter was. Bro, this country is truly fucked. Are you like, can you not put 2 and 2 together? Because no, 2 and 2 equals 4 to you. Of course not. You fucking moron. Like, talk about being in a bubble. Yes, I'm done playing nice. I'm done being, haha, look at me. I'm fun old Craig. I'm fucking done, man. I'm fucking done with this. Crazy. Sorry. I'm not fucking sorry. Like, that's just a crutch word for me to use. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, the gloves have come off. This was a turning point for side scrollers. This was a turning point.
The only thing I would add to that, I hope, just shut me up if I'm derailing slightly, is so I love the energy and the momentum that people are starting to get now. This is great. All in positive, legal, peaceful ways. I like that. And I think we need to do more of that. And I think we need to stay on that mission. But what I hope we start doing over some time now is stop complaining and start creating, start building, start making things. Because the problem is that right now we're at the mercy of their culture. How do we know that? Because we keep complaining about them. They're the ones that keep controlling the narrative. I want to start moving away from these people. I want to ignore them. It's like a little barking little tiny dog that, yeah, good, he, him, shit, fucking shut up. And just continue on our path and start giving audiences, no matter what channel you are out there, start giving your audiences new entertainment, new things to look forward to instead of always being at the mercy of someone else. Now is the time for all of us, while we have this momentum, to build some really incredible, great things. Fuck them and their culture. Let them have it. Great. Let's start making stuff now.
Let it rot. Let it rot.
Exactly.
Let it go. And what's okay? Look, Turning Point USA was and is a machine. It will still go. Obviously, a major cog of that machine has been removed from that machine. But that is what we are trying to build here at Side Scrollers, just in our space, this gaming entertainment space, a space that Turning Point and Daily Wire and go down the list of all these other major machines in the space have neglected. They don't believe in culture. They don't understand the cultural impact of video games, of entertainment. Oftentimes, it's shunned. on those platforms. They truly don't get what we're doing, which is why you are so important. Like, for a call to action, we are, like, to be clear, we are trying to build that. We have to build that. We have to build an alternative. We have to build video games. We have to build great entertainment that doesn't align with this nonsense. That is why your support is so important. That is why Side Scrollers Plus exists. Like, I don't want to turn this into a sell job, but for us to get there, we need your help. We don't have donors. I'm not going to go show up at a rich guy's house and say, hey, we need $100,000 or $500,000 and you get to be a donor for Side Scrollers. Maybe I should, but for us to truly make a cultural impact, we need your help. It's true. We cannot do this alone. This costs money. You know, Charlie was really good apparently at going out and finding donors. It was a multi-million-dollar organization, right? We are scraping by on a day-to-day basis, but I believe in what we're doing. Phoenix believes in what we're doing. Blabs believes in what we're doing. Everybody associated with this knows the goal of this, and that is to shift culture, to provide an alternative, to do something instead of just talking about it. Action. Action. Say that over and over again. I am a doer. I create. I build. I've done it my entire career. I will continue to do it. But now more than ever, it's important to fund those creators, not just us, but everybody else. We talked about this yesterday. Support with your wallet. Remove that Hulu membership, that Netflix membership. Go support other people who are taking action in the space, who aren't afraid to stick their neck out, so to speak, and say, hey, we're going to do something different. And you know what? Not everything we do is going to work. It's okay. We're going to fail sometimes and we're going to get laughed at. That's okay. But we're doing and we're trying and we're learning. I say it every day on our show. If you have a goal, go get it. We are going to get it. That is what we're doing. We spent the first 2.5 years of this thing building, securing, taking all of your money, putting it in, all the money that you supported over the last 2.5 years to pay Phoenix, to pay Blabs, to put on King of the Cart, right? It is now go time. It is go time. It is time. This now more than ever is go time. It is time for action.
Amen.
I hope that people like understand that. I truly do. I hope you guys truly understand. Like, and you see the passion that we all have behind this. This is not a grift. This is not, hey, I hope we all, can retire on a boat someday. Like, you want to putting a fucking nail in the ground, a line in the sand, especially over the last couple days. That line just got deeper.
I think, Craig, I think if you look at both of our backgrounds, I think you'd see I'll just speak on both of us as far as like, we're pretty driven it's more about changing culture than getting a fucking infinity pool. We all make sacrifices. We're all trying to do something great. We as a team, we've all discussed these big dreams we want to do at this show, and it goes well beyond a cart competition. Like, we're talking games and movies, and that's what excites me, is getting there. So that, like, our momentum, I feel very positive about our momentum. I'm feeling really good that we're taking a horrible, miserable situation and it's starting to light a fire under people's asses. And instead of destroying that's the outcome, we are building and we are creating. That's what has me so excited, and I want to thank everyone for having that momentum. Keep that momentum up, because now we're going to win, and it's going to be a wonderful future if we can keep that up.
And you said this something. This is more than having a Mario Kart competition. This is more than just King of the Couch, right? Those are steps in what we're doing here. Phoenix said we need to provide an alternative, and there's a giant hole out there. You see this every day, and it's more apparent than ever, right? More apparent than ever that there's a giant hole sitting out there. We want to fill that hole for you, because we know that there's a lot of people out there that don't want your trans bullets in Call of Duty or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, There are a lot of people who they want an alternative to Call of Duty, you know? And that's, look, we don't have $200 million to develop the next Call of Duty, right? And you're going against a juggernaut, but you can create smaller games, right? I've always said, if somebody gave me $100 million to spend on video games, I would make $25 million games. That's what I would do. I would make $25 million games, maybe $52 million games. You know, I would just make a bunch of games. Some are going to hit, some are going to miss, but it starts with those resources. Yeah. If anything that we're saying strikes a fancy or a fire, like, go to Plus, Side Scrollers Plus, and sign up for a membership. We can't do it without you guys. Full disclosure, we were supposed to do another event here in a couple of weeks in September. And earlier this week, I was like, I don't want to settle for thrown together. That's not what we're doing here. We're not throwing anything together with Side Scrollers. You guys deserve quality. You deserve the best. That's what we're going to do our best to give you. And once again, is it always going to work? No. Is it always going to be awesome? We're going to do our best. But that's subjective, right? But we're going to give you our best every single time. That's what we've shown you over the last 2.5 years, what we will continue to show you. And, you know, like I said, we're gonna have some hits, and we're gonna fall on our face. But you're on this with us. You're on this journey because you are subscribed to this channel. You're following this channel because you believe in the mission. You believe in what we're doing. And you're going to tell other people about our mission, that this isn't just a podcast. Side Scrollers is not just a podcast. It is a brand that will be producing all of these things. It is an entertainment company that is meant to serve as an alternative, right? It starts with a podcast and it goes everywhere else. And we will get there. We will get there. It'll take time. And I may be an old-ass crusty man with gray hair. You know, people are going, why don't you fucking retire, Craig? Because the mission's not done. Because the mission's not done. You know,